YouTube. Well, even the best laid out plans don't always work out. We're working on this organizer and went to go do a test fit, and one of the pieces that she has in there fits right in here on this square. I don't know if you can see, there we go. I traced it out, and it was like 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little more than 1/4 of an inch too high for the drawer to close. The thickness of the plywood. So what I'm going to have to do is notch out this piece right here. So we're going to do that on the bandsaw. And I'm doing this video out of sequence just so you know, after I did my safety thing. So I'm going to try my best to be safe, you guys, all the time and show you. So no long sleeve shirts, apron to kind of protect myself, and we're going to use the air. I have 2 pieces of air that I use, and I don't use them all the time, but I should use them all the time because of my lungs. So I have my regular dust collector, which is upstairs, and I've got it piped going upstairs. Those pipes there go up to it too. And then I have my ambient air that I may have shown you. I may not have. I don't recall. It's right up in the corner there. This guy right here. I made that too. I had to get a new air conditioner for the house, so I took the fan out of the old unit because the new one came with one, and this has got 2 filters in it. This one needs to be cleaned, but can you see up in there? Yeah, maybe you can. That fan came out of my old air conditioning unit in the house. So, and this is how I replaced my fan. Man, I really need to replace this filter. These are standard air conditioner filters that you can buy up at a big box store, so they're pretty cheap. But anyway, that's what I should use. I don't use it all the time, but we're going to do it today. Now, have remote control on the Shopsmith that I use. It's an old X10 system that runs my air cleaners. So we'll turn on ambient air. Maybe you can hear it. Plus it circulates the air really fast. It's really a high CFM. So it moves the air around, cools it off nice in the summertime, but not so great in the winter. And we'll turn on our regular air cleaner, which is upstairs. And you've heard that before, I know. So we'll go ahead and cut this out on the bandsaw. So I decided to do that on the bandsaw because it's the blade straight up and down. I can get right to the corner, and it works just fine. I didn't need the fence because it was a straight line. Once you get used to your bandsaw and you know how it cuts and where it's going to cut, you can cut straight lines with it by hand. It takes a little bit of practice, but it can be done. Hey YouTube. Alright, we're going to do some finishing touches. Let's see, do I have this thing set up right? Yeah. Okay, so the little blocks of maple for the knife holder part were really kind of sharp on the edges, so we're at 1350. We're going to go ahead and kind of round over these edges a little bit here. And if you're careful, this is okay. Maybe not the most safest way to do it, but don't push really hard. And you can get these edges really rolled over fast. That's what I'm going for. I know I could have done this with a sander. And one thing I want you to notice is I'm really putting light pressure as I'm holding this here, so if it throws it or grabs it, which could happen, it's going to throw it into there. So I'm not holding tight here. In case it does, it'll throw it like that and not grab my hands, okay? I'm being careful to know where my cutting surface is and which way it's going, so which way it's going to pull it. The install. Go ahead.
I don't remember where everything was going.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know where to put them either. But it worked, right?
Yes.
Cool.